talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching the but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time you lead a do it, Mr.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
First play, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 33 yards that time. Throwing is Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Cousins.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Caught on the right side by Adams. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. Remember, he was drafted and released by the Vikings. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Cousins. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Throwing his car on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From midfield, here's Carr. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. To throw, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Carr. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Carr going to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 14-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Quiddy Pay. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll just get rid of it. And here's Ryan Wright now, standing just outside his own goal line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Slant to Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. This is intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Cousins out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson, and he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Throwing, Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Off the play fake, Cousins rolling to his left. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To try again after the sack, Cousins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Our Your score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
53 yards. Carr now on 1st down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Carr to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Cook has it left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins now.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action, it's Carr.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr now to throw. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Let's go. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Carr.
Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Now Cousins.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
Yes. And the Raiders have got him.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Play action. Now it's Carr. On the move to his left. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. To throw, it's Carr.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Throwing now is Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. He'll find Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Carr going to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Cousins gives way to Cook.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
To throw, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins, nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to 13. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Counter play with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Escapes the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, complete. Jefferson the target. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Throwing is Cousins. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 55 rushing yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say